manga for like the next couple of chapters, and they replaced him with oh my god, what's his name? With Kinzo. They replaced him with Kinzo. Kinzo shows up in the manga in I think it's like either chapter 18 or 19. But why did you do that, anime? Really? Because this is what happened with what Doi said and what was cut out. Was he says, "Oh, you must be from the Japan branch. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting. I'm sorry, I didn't say waiting for you. We've been waiting. I'm Doi, messenger for the Kyoto field office." And then Shura says, "I'm team leader Shiro. Um, sorry, Kira, Kiragaku. Sorry, I can't. I'm butchering the name, but whatever." And then Doi says, "Welcome to Kyoto. I prepared a bus. You can leave your luggage at the inn and relax." And where is Doi? Anime? You don't have Doi there. All you have is Kinzo. Kinzo shows up later, not now. And like all the shit that was said on the bus was actually said in the train station. So I don't know why you changed that. That really kind of bothered me, but whatever. And what the fuck? Where is where's the Ren look at? Like wait, where's the Ren look at that? Ren says look at that, and that's not even said in there. And there's so much. And the thing that really frustrates me about this anime in particular is that I saw something that said that this was supposed to be more of a direct manga adaptation of for this arc. Bullshit. Manga adaptation, my ass. Um, and ugh, the mood in here is so heavy. That got cut out by Shima. Um, and we don't know who Kinzo is until later. That's why I was just like, huh? Anyway, um, nothing about once you're settled in. They're like they cut out the whole in scene or a good chunk of the dialogue anyway. There's no once you're settled in, we'll assist you with tempting victims. And why are you doing this to me, anime? Like seriously, this is making me hate anime. This shit is what makes me hate it. And then Shura's line that got cut out was the party from the Knights of the True Cross branch has arrived. What a long journey. And then the Okami, or the innkeeper, or basically Bond's mom, her dialogue got cut out so much. She wasn't even in the scene. Like she is in the manga, but she's the one that you know gets them all settled. But what she says, just in case you're an anime only and don't know about the manga, this is what she says: "I am the Okami of Toria Inn. The whole inn is yours for the duration of the stay. Feel free to make yourselves at home this way, please." And then when Bond returned, I was so happy. I was like, Bond, Bond returned. That scene was just about perfect. I was happy with this. They did cut out the last couple of panels out and went to chapter 18 because there was like that thing, and that's why I kind of felt like chapter 17, or yeah, the rest of chapter 17 should have been in the last episode because it would have made more sense to have that in the last episode. But no, you had all this bullshit filler instead. Stupid anime. Um, and are I have to ask this anime: are Neko and Shima just chopped liver? Like they're not even getting acknowledged in the anime like they are in the manga. So that's fucking stupid. And no, this is great. Go get the Okami. Like, come on. And this is what the manga said. What Bond said. He said, "No, I'm not back for a visit. I'm here as an ex-wire. Listen, hey." It's like, come on. And I kept thinking, why all this extra crap? Just bring the Okami here. Like, she should have been here earlier. But then she finally came. And the Okami scene that when she was giving Bond a lot of shit, that was perfect. I was happy with that. And it was too good to be true. Hella shit got skipped because the Bond's mom in a way is a lot like Chi Chi, and we didn't get as much of that in here. Like we got it some bits, like we only got it in this scene where she gets angry at Bond when she does this a lot. You will see in the if you read the manga. Let's see, but Okami says, or Bon's mom, she says, "Didn't you say you'd never come back here? Well, didn't you?" And then Bon says, "Yeah, but the order just happened to book us here. And did you just call me a chicken?" It's a rooster. It was called a rooster in the anime, but it's chicken in the manga. "It represents my dedication." And Okami says, "Dedication? You used to be so handsome. I'll never forgive you." And of course, this gets skipped because Neko and uh, Shima are chopped liver. Let's see, hold on a second. He says, "Hi, ma'am, it's me, Konekamaru. It's been a long time." And then Shima says, "Long time no see, ma'am." And then she says, "Neko, Renzo, I'm so glad you're safe and sound. I bet babysitting Ryuji was hard." And Bon says, "Like, don't babysit me." And then Rin doesn't say anything about the temple being bankrupt. And I was just, because he was saying about uh, that he knew Bon lived in the temple, but he doesn't say anything about the temple being bankrupt. Like, how the fuck does he know that the temple's bankrupt? Shit. And then, this is what was said. "The temple was struggling, so I inherited this in from my family. The temple doesn't get many sightseers or parishioners, so we need a side business." And oh my god, the line was Bon this and Bon that. Maybe I should start calling you Bon Bon. Not like the shit that this is the ends Bon Bon. Like, come on, man. And then Shura says, "Rin, and Shura's been getting cut out a lot too. I don't know if any of you Nerdigans noticed it or not, but she has. Um, "Rin, I trust you to behave while I'm gone." And Rin says, "Huh? That's it?" Shura says, think of it as training. This isn't the manga. This is not it." And then the um, the order of events got completely switched. In the manga, what happens is that after the scene, it goes it goes straight to the scene where Bon, Shima, and Neko go see the director. But no, in the anime, what they did was they had Rin getting assigned trash by Kenzo, which it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have. Well, not Ken. Well, Kenzo was there to boot, but the other guy that assigned it, I can't remember his name, but he assigned trash too. But or he was there too, so I'll give him that. And but here's the thing. And I want to know if you Nerdigans were mad about the scene change or not. Like, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more, I'm kind of not too mad at it, but it's still kind of annoying. Um, because, let's see. This is what was skipped at the director um, visit portion, because I'm going to go in the order of the manga, so suck it. Um, Bon says, "Yeah, thanks to the guys," and that was cut. And then Yaozo says this, "Kanekamaru, thanks for looking after Bon. I'm impressed." And then Neko says, "No, no, it was wrong. I haven't really protected him. I've been a total wreck." And then Shima says, "Dad, I cracked my ribs. It hurts when I breathe." That wasn't mentioned because Shima's trying to suck up to his dad. And Yaozo says, "All you did was dye your hair pink. That's why I gave you the that wasn't why I gave you the staff." And then Shima says, "I'm doing the best I can." And then Neko says, "I've been doing the best I can." And then Neko says, "Yes, Shima's been a total wreck too." And then Shima says, "Kaneko, you're not helping." And let's see. And then there's the stuff with the father, with Bon's father that was mentioned. I'm gonna read what it was said in the manga. Bon, I heard that my father collapsed. How is he? This was cut. Shima says this. "Oh, I forgot. Did he come into contact with the gas?" And then Yazo says, "Osama just happened to be visiting the office at the time of the attack. He was scared off his feet." And Shima says, "That's all." And then uh, Yaza proceeds to say, "He's fine now, though. Don't worry." "Oh, I see. That's good." But that was cut. Shima's line was cut. But I will say this, like, and this frustrates me, is that half the time they get the manga canon correct, and that bothers me. And there is a reason why you don't change the order of events. That's why I got mad about the switching of the scene, because it screws up the flow of the episode. So you kind of get confused on what's going on. Where in the manga, it makes sense. The flow makes sense. Um, let's see. Uh, But it's missing Shimmy's inner thoughts, by the way, where she says, "I keep falling and letting everyone down. Time to regain my honor." And this is going back to the scene that got cut. But like the thing that um, bothers me with anime is it's very bipolar about inner monologues and or inner thoughts, and yeah, they still aren't doing it. They either do all of them or do none of them. But this one's really bipolar. Like it does both. It's weird. Just make up your goddamn mind. Um, and then Rin says that we didn't get to see this scene at all. We didn't. This whole thing was cut out, and that kind of bothered me because. And this is why I think that the first part of the episode should have just been in the last episode, and it would have made more sense to me because this was cut out. So Rin, there isn't any trash. A few random hairs, but and Crow says, Rin, there's some. And then Rin says, "You're right, Master. You've got trash on your God. Stop for the love of God!" Because he pulled a hair off of the guy's head. Like, come on. It, and um, and then Rin asks him, "Is there anything I can help you with? Preferably something active." And then the guy says, "Ask Ms. Kinoshita." And then Rin asks her, "Is there anything I can help you with?" Sorry for you. Sorry for you. Maybe Mr. Yamagami would know. Is there anything I can ask Mr. Kawanaka? Is there any ask Ms. Kinoshita? In other words, there's nothing for me today. And that's what Rin says. And then after Mr. Seguro asks Rin for help, which they did show in the anime, they skip this. Rin says, "Sure, sure, I'll help." And Tatsuma, that's his name anyway, says, "Shh, quiet, keep it down." And first of all, the guy is a monk. He's not a priest. So I don't know if it's just bad translations or what, but and then Ren said this: "You're a worldly." This got cut out too. "You're a worldly holy man like Father Fujimoto." And the monk said, "I heard that reinforcements had or this is what Tatsuma says. "I heard that reinforcements had come from Tokyo. You must be a student at the cramp school. What's your name?" And another scene change. Come on, guys. This is what I don't understand. You have the source material. I'm reading the source material while I'm watching this. The manga is so much better. And I'm just like thinking, you guys couldn't do this? Like, I told you what you could have done. Just put chapter 17 to chapter 16. Don't do this half shit. Um, let's see. And then this scene was completely cut out. And that really bothered me. Because there's a lot of important content here. So I'm going to explain it right now. So the deep was an inside job. What about here? And uh, the Myoda, as in Myoda, Durrani, isn't that a religious group the Academy absorbed 10 years ago? Okay, now I got to get to the Shimi Kamiki scene that was skipped because that really bothered me because it was a really good scene. So, hold on a second. Moriyama over here. Fetch more tea. Okay, I'll help you drink this tea. Thank you. Kamiki is amazing, nice and slow. Um, Kami, ow! Hey, what are you doing? We're fine here. Okay, go pick 10 stalks of Valeriana Fourier in the garden. Okay, sorry. I'm no help at all. Oh, poor. This wasn't shown in the damn anime. And the scene gets even better. Like the only thing they showed of this scene was at the end, like as like a cutaway kind of thing, and that pissed me off. What should I do, Huff? If this keeps up, Nee, come help me out. Silence. Nee hasn't appeared since the moth attack. It's because I'm so undependable. If this keeps up, you're in my way, Jolt. Kamiki. They sent me to pick herbs too, so let me in. Sorry. So, why did you cut this out? There's still more to this. Because we we didn't get to see Shimmy's struggle. Anyway, what's on your mind, huh? You act like you have something to say. If you do, then say it. I want to help people, but I just get in the way. If this keeps up when my friends are in trouble, um, I won't be any help at all. I'm no use. That's why Rin and Yuki Sob didn't talk to me about the situation they were in. Sob, oh, poor Shimmy. What? And Shimmy starts crying. What did you say? Stop that. What the? I'm so frustrated. I want to be strong. You absolutely blow my mind. You're plenty strong, positively gutsy. I am? How can you always go on about friends without getting embarrassed? You're tough and stubborn like a weed. A weed? What? You're not gonna cry again, are you? I like weed. This was cut. Like, why? This character development was cut. What? Thank you, Kamiki. I'll just keep on fighting just like the Wheaties. She's got major guts. Like the Wheaties? What's the matter? Nothing. What? Guts of steel. I dare you to say that again. What's going on in there? And then that's when Ren comes in with the watermelon and he says, I'm done listening to your crap, blah, 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 blah. Get to the point. Ooh, I'm so scared. Resorting to force, huh? All you Shimas are so incompetent. What? The recent attacks showed your father's lack of leadership. Even. Oh, okay. Now, okay, so let me just. What? The recent attacks showed your father's lack of leadership. Okay, so now let's get on to the next thing here. So this was cut as well, because there. Um, the whole basic. And then it goes back to Doi and Shura when like I wouldn't mind if you had that scene, but like moved it to when Ren was coming with the watermelon. Like if you would have had that, like right right before right before it, maybe I wouldn't be so mad. But like Jesus Christ, like this is ridiculous. Like you could have changed it to where the scene was happened after the Doi Shura stuff. Like that would have been fine with me. But anyway, um, Doi says, yes, Miura, wait, Myodha isn't like other Buddhist sects. They observe unique teachings. In addition to praying and teaching, they specialize in exorcism. Nearly half our combatants belong to them. They observe hereditary order. They preserve a bloodline of warriors. Their number faded with the collapse of their temple, but they still maintain the bloodline. And the leader is grand priest. So he looks like a monk, but he is a priest. Is Grand Priest Tatsuma Surguro and the head priest bloodline. They're all supposed to be his followers, but he doesn't teach anything or even join the knights. He just wastes his wife's money. People say he's an immoral monk. There you go. It's no wonder his followers quarrel. The Shima and Hojo families try to keep order, but they're at each other's throats. And then they show Shura getting the right eye, but that wasn't until the end of the goddamn chapter. Like, come on. And now this is where Kinzo's supposed to be, and the fighting scene was good, except there was no Kinzo. Like seriously. And then Mamushi, this was skipped as well. I'd lower that staff if I were you, monkey. And then Kinzo says, Nagas, what do we do, Jew? And then Juzo says, Mamamushi, you've got some nerve. Kinzo, back me up. And then Kinzo says, that's the spirit. Okay, Bond stuff the fighting is good, but again, where is Kinzo? Where? And Kinzo says, but those damn snakes. And this was cut too because Kinzo wasn't there. And then Mamushi said something completely different in the anime, and I just did not like it. And this is what she said in the manga. Um, you may have the head priest's blood and pull rank on me, but the one you should be talking to is your father. And and when Shura does get the right eye, that was fucking skipped to chapter. Like, why does Shura get the right eye here? She doesn't get the right eye. She gets it in chapter 19. Um, like that. Seriously, I see matters are complicated here too, and this is what Shura said. And this was skipped as well. And Doi then says, yes, now, if you'll step this way. And, oh, I'm sorry, not chapter 19. This was chapter 18. Excuse me. This was at the end of chapter 18 when she got the eye. I was just like, really? You're not going to do this, right? Okay, now we're getting into chapter 19, which is full of the flashbacks. But the first line was skipped from Bon when he says, he's thinking everything used to be so fun. And there's no dang it, Bon. I don't remember Yazo raising a thief. and know what it was supposed to be was, it's all right, we're poor, we can't buy them candy. And this flashback was otherwise really well done. And then Shima says, and this was skipped, and this was near the end of the workday. Shima says, "It's getting dark. We've worked hard all day. I'm beat." And Neko said, "Just a little stronger, Shima. Not sure if I like the grunt work or over the heavy lifting, but that's the least of this anime's problems." And then this was skipped. Okami says, "You have all truly been a big help." And Shima says, "They're heavy. How can you do that?" And like he says they're heavy, move it, but he doesn't say, how can you do that? And just realized also the chef at the end wasn't even shown. Because, geez, anime, like, way to keep cutting characters out. And he says, "Don't overdo it, kid, and take care now." And mm, this is, this is kind of, seriously, it's cutting out even more important content. Hold on a second. Let me get to the next portion of this content that was skipped here. Um, Here we go. This was skipped. What has gotten into those two? We all have to work together. Mamushi, I hear you. And this is from Uwabami. Hojo. We didn't see Hojo. We didn't see Uwabami. And that pissed me off. That wasn't there. Um, Mamushi, I hear you started it. But Dad, Shima's the one who got. You are high-level workers. With the director bedridden, you have to act more responsibly. Especially you, Juzo. You're the Shima heir. Yes, sir, I apologize. And that goes for you too, young lady. Okay, sorry. Oh my god. And this was all skipped. This I just talked with the doctor. Now listen up. And then it was supposed to go to the bento scene, and that was skipped. And I am mad that it was skipped. I'm trying to think, was there any other scene here that was okay? So then there's this right here. And Bond doesn't mention anything about turning in. He just says, "Sorry, I'm leaving." And the Rin and those are supposed to be sodas, not juice. I don't know if Japan's just getting health conscious or if it's just mistranslated. I don't know. Um, Rin and Shima dinner scene was perfect. There were words changed, but whatever. But the thing that I wish Rin would have gotten to say was, "And you're super uncoolio." I was like, what? Yeah, and I said that they skipped more shit to the flashback. And anime almost had the flashback down perfectly. The second flashback, he says, "Bond, this was cut," and that pissed me off. If you, Bond says this, "If you need money, Dad's out collecting. Things will get better soon. Better, so don't leave." And this was cut as well. "Ryuji, your father isn't raising much money." And the Knights are a global organization with their that was skipped. The Knights are a global organization with exorcists from various religions. And actually, you know what? The Uwabami convo after the flashback, I'm okay with it because the flow, and this is okay when you can do a scene, switch the scenes around because the flow actually worked really well here. Um, this was cut as well. Uwabami says this: "We've made arrangements to meet in a room at Toria. Um, you know, and you know what? Yeah, that was cut. And then you know what? The finishing the flashback after the convo, I'm not too mad at it. I'm not too mad with that because the flow worked really nicely. But anyway, this was cut from the flashback, and that kind of bothered me. What Okami said in the flashback was, "What's wrong with my inn? I raised you in here, and don't call your father Baldy, ungrateful child." Like, this is with the Chi-Chi personality I was saying, or the Chi-Chi slash Bulma personality. And Bond says, "He is bald, but sorry, Mom, I just let it slip out. But could you be quiet for a sec?" And there's no Shima and Keko snooping. Like, come on, man. And if you're gonna do the flashback, finish it. They didn't finish the flashback. What Bond says in the flashback is, "I'm going to defeat Satan and gather followers and reestablish the temple." And it kept adding like so much stupid shit, and I didn't understand that. And then here's the end of the chapter. Um, and this is why I didn't understand why the end of chapter 17 couldn't have been in the last episode. Let's see. They hit a guardrail or an accident, and this is the last scene of it. And Yukio says, "No, it can't be." "Yes, I'm afraid it is," and that's not in there either. And I'm enjoying the night view from the top of Kyoto Tower. So how about that right? How about the right eye? And after that, it ends off correctly. And these anime, I'm scared for this anime. Like, seriously, this is supposed to be a manga adaptation. Like, Sailor Moon Crystal did some of the shit that you did where they switched some stuff, but they didn't add bullshit. Like, can you just not resist adding, like, filler bullshit? Blue Exorcist anime? Seriously. Anyway, I'm sorry this video is so long, but damn this. Oh, God, this episode pissed me off so much. And I wanted to make sure that those that are like me, that are faithful to the manga, understand that didn't watch with the manga in front of them, understood what was missed, and same with the anime only, is that you didn't see, if you've never read the manga, there's a lot of content you're missing. So anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. Expansion, there's a couple ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. Both links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel, and from me on PlayStation Network. Everything's in that description box below. And until next time, my fellow Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!